Hi, my name is Brian Hurst, and this is my process speech for COM 101. I'm doing my speech on how to boil eggs. The simple and classic boiled egg is one of the finest and easiest edible delights known on earth, with just 70 calories and full of nature's most perfect form of protein. It used to be that people were scared to eat eggs because of cholesterol in the egg yolks. Now research has found that eggs also raise good cholesterol that the body needs. To correctly cook hard-cooked eggs, boiling an egg is really very simple. The best method for making perfect hard-cooked eggs is also known as coddling. It does not toughen the whites as boiling does. This will also assist with the peeling process, as the cold water creates steam between the egg whites and the shell, makes the shell easy to remove. For perfect cooking, start with eggs that don't have any visible cracks. There are two problems that you want to avoid: cracked shells and the ugly green layer that can form around the yolk. Do not add salt to the water. This salt will raise the boiling point of the water, making the egg whites rubbery. To get perfectly peeled hard-cooked eggs, use eggs that are at least 3 to 5 days old. Eggs that are too fresh are difficult to peel. The fresher the egg, the harder it will be to peel because the white membrane is just not mature enough. Hard boiling farm fresh eggs will invariably lead to eggs that are difficult to peel. First, figure out if your eggs are fresh, because looking at the date on the carton is not always the best indicator of freshness, as eggs within the same carton with the same sell-by date could have been laid on a different day. In a fresh egg, the yolk stands tall and the white is thick and cloudy. In an older egg, the yolk looks flatter and breaks easily, and the white is thin and watery. A simple test in water will answer the freshness question for you. Place the egg in a bowl of water. If it lies on its side, it's very fresh. As it ages, the air pocket inside the egg grows, which buoys the egg up so it stands on one end. If the egg floats on top of the water, you better throw it in the trash. The best eggs for boiling are the ones on their way to standing up, because the extra air makes peeling easier. That's why you should buy eggs for hard cooking at least a week in advance. When making deviled eggs, place cartons of eggs on its side for a day. The yolk will then center themselves so it will be directly in the middle of the white. No more off-centered deviled eggs. Bringing your eggs to room temperature before cooking. If the egg has been stored in a refrigerator, it can be warmed gently under flowing hot tap water. By bringing the eggs to room temperature, they're much less likely to crack in hot water. Also, the temperature of the egg at the start of the cooking process will affect the cooking time. An egg is at room temperature at the start of the cooking process will require about 1 minute less cooking time than eggs taken directly from the refrigerator. Techniques for hard cooking eggs. Gently place the eggs in a single layer in a pan with enough cold water to cover the eggs completely, approximately 1 inch. If you have 2 or 3 layers of eggs stacked up in a small pan, they will cook unevenly. Use a tall pan and limit cooking to 2 dozen eggs at a time. Too much water will take too long for things to get boiling, which can throw the timing and give uncooked eggs. Too little water causes parts of the eggs to be exposed and ends up uncooked. Over high heat, bring the water just to a rapid boil. As soon as the water reaches a rapid boil, remove the pan from the heat and cover the pan tightly with a lid. Set timer for about 17 minutes for large eggs and 20 minutes for extra large eggs. After 17 to 20 minutes, depending on the size of your eggs, remove the lid and drain off the water of the eggs from the eggs. Stop the cooking process. Transfer the eggs to a bowl of ice cubed and/or cold water. While they're in cold water, a layer of steam develops between the shell and the egg white. The steam helps make peeling the eggs much easier. Let eggs cool at least 10 minutes in water, then drain. Either store in refrigerator or peel the eggs. See below how you can peel the eggs. I don't want to say that. A quick test to ensure that eggs are hard boiled: when eggs have cooled, spin them on a hard surface, just like you would spin a top. If the eggs spin quickly without taking off or flying off in one direction, the egg is hard boiled and finished. Uncooked eggs will have a wobble and unsteady spin. Watch the time of cooking of the eggs carefully. Overcook causes a green layer to form around the yolk. This layer is caused by reaction between the iron in the yolk and the sulfur in the white. Heat speeds up the reaction, so the longer your egg cooks, the greater the chance for discoloration. And this is my process for cooking an egg.